Hey, it's Kate from Katie Did, and do I have some great news? We raised almost $6,000 for the Girls Geology Camp GeoGirls. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the cool stuff that people have donated, and also I am going to introduce you to some of the
GeoGirls.
GeoGirls.
This is Mount St. Helens. It's here, we promise. Because even if we can't see it, it's a very real volcano that has affected thousands of people, animals, and ecosystems.
Hey, Katie Did Rocks followers. We're coming at you from the Mount St. Helens Institute. My name's Sarah. I'm the Development and Community Engagement Director.
And I'm Ray. I'm the Youth Education and Rental Programs Coordinator.
And we are sharing a huge thank you for the fundraiser that you all did for our GeoGirls program. You all raised over $5,600, which is enough to support the cost of 5 girls attending the 2026 GeoGirls program.
Working these camps over the past few years, this has been incredibly powerful. The camp is for middle and high school girls, and they get to work with women who are working in the field of geology.
Thank you so much for your support. And keep on learning.
Geology rocks!
We're going to start with a couple of these pendants that this Lynn and Sandy Green sent several of these, I think 8. This is a heart and pendant from Lynn and Sandy Green. All right, this is from Daryl and Patricia Jarby. It's favosites with druzy quartz. They are coasters that are made with really pretty kind of shimmery...
Show it already.
Yes, okay. Coasters! There's 4 of them. They're made from beach rocks in the Lake Huron area. Back to Lake Huron. We have tumbled Lake Superior rocks. It's 1 pound, 3 ounces. And we have 2 of these lots. This is from Daryl and Patricia Jarvie. There's some pudding stones, there's jasper, there's all kinds of awesome pieces here. This is from Chris Berry, also known as Rufotris Rooted Rockhound, and he sent some goldstone earrings. Oh, this is from Chris Berry, who you might know as Rufotris Rooted Rockhound. And I think that Rufotris is like a gaming name that he has. And then Rooted Rockhound is his YouTube channel. And he's just the sweetest guy. And he just moved from back east to somewhere in California. And so he's given a heart and dotted rock and a crystal. I don't think it's called a dotted rock. I think it's called something else. But there's this rock that is maybe porphyry. It's very... The dots are actually raised. It feels like a braille rock.
A braille rock.
And then here's the heart. And then he also has a crystal. This is from Zen Minerals. And it is... a poppy jasper heart.
I've learned so much more about volcanoes and stuff. I came here and I was kind of clueless, but I've learned a lot about rocks and just how volcanoes are formed and how they erupt and why they erupt. It's just been a really fun experience.
I feel like we can really we really learned how many women actually are scientists and how we can get into science.
This is from Paul Fulmer, and Paul is a viewer from Idaho, and he's the one you actually met. Paul, if you watched all my videos, you met him because he took us out to find these kinds of stones. They're green and red jasper and some brown in there as well, but they're found in central Idaho and they are just super pretty. So this is all a tumbled lot. It's from Matt Jensen and Kim Jensen from Jensen's Adventures.
Now, what's this one?
All right, this one is South Dakota agate with highlight opal. Ooh, there it is. Oh my gosh, look at that. Can you see the green? Okay, Jensen's Adventures, if you haven't checked them out, and World of Rockhounds, all of them are really great channels to check out. This is a beautiful Intarsia agate necklace, and it's beautiful. Like, when I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. But then I watched her video, and it's linked in the description here. And the process of her making this was such a struggle, and she had to start it over like 8 times, literally 8 times. And she just kept on trying to knock it out and trying to knock it out. And so let's take a look at this absolutely stunning agate necklace. It's an Intarsia triplet, so on a sterling silver chain.
Sure. It's a great way to learn about stuff that could be very confusing if they just tell you it straightforward. Instead, they're explaining it and showing you how it works. Like with the balloon mapping, they didn't just tell us about it, we actually got to go and do it.
These are some trilobites that Kyle from World of Rockhounds found and prepared, and there are 3 different plates that he has sent to me, and I just think that is such a sweet. I love trilobites. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what it is about trilobites that I think are so great, but I've always loved them. I've always thought they were cool. I'd love to find one. This is trilobites, and trilobites are these very cool little bugs. Well, they're not bugs. They're actually ancient creatures that sort of look like bugs. This is a wire-wrapped pendant from Elizabeth Little. Elizabeth Little is a viewer, and she sent a number of these absolutely gorgeous wire-wrapped pendants. Her work is just stunning. This one, I think, is wire-wrapped glass, but it is just beautiful. So perfectly formed. She's got some just really precise curls on here. I've done wire wrapping, and so I recognize good wire wrapping when I see it, because it's not usually the stuff I make. But this is a piece of beach glass wire wrapped. Oh yeah, they're so gorgeous. This is like they're so precise and clean. Her wire wrapping is absolutely fabulous. So this is a piece of beach glass with a little embellishment on top here, and just absolutely beautifully wrapped. And let's see if I can find something to put it on. You can see it a little better. There. It is so delicate and so... Our next lot is a polished Petoskey stone from, guess who? Rob from Michigan Rocks. And this is so pretty. This is a 12-ounce Petoskey stone. It's raw. It's unpolished on the back side, but Rob, I'm told, has done this on his cabbing machine. And so this is a very, very beautiful piece of Petoskey stone. And we have here a polished Petoskey stone and a polished Cladipora coral. And you know that Rob does amazing, amazing work. And
I like what Sunny said, and I also agree that it is a very inclusive program, and you definitely there's a lot of different people with different backgrounds, and it's a very comfortable and a very fun environment to be.
This one is from a channel named Rock Betty. And Rock Betty is, actually her name is Sarah Durham. I'm not sure why she goes with Rock Betty, but that's okay. And I met her at the Spencer Opal Mines. You can see I met a lot of these folks at the Spencer Opal Mines. And she has provided for us a pair of Brazilian agates. And uh-oh. Are we gone? Am I frozen?
I don't know.
It's not doing anything.
I'm always a minute or so behind, and it's...
Oh, there we go.
Showing 2 rocks.
Okay, it's not showing... Oh, that's because I'm looking at the wrong screen. What a dope. What a dope. Okay. This is a Brazilian agate, and you can see the polish on this is just oh my goodness, so beautiful. And so this is for the pair. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, they really are. And this is what they looked like before. There's a whole nodule. And now they're a little butterfly. Isn't that pretty? This is an obsidian heart and a Rock Betty t-shirt. Okay, Cheryl from Soul Adventurist is, oh, what size? That's a good.
Yeah, and you can learn a lot of things from a textbook, but here you're like learning firsthand. We've got a lot of scientists who are like volunteering to teach us how they do stuff.
This is a pendant that I made out of an X cube, and
Tell them what X cubes are.
An X cube is actually something that is used in projectors to split up the light into the different colors. It is 19 millimeters square, and I wish I could get some light on this so that it would be really good.
Hang on, I can use the laser pointer.
I'm not sure the laser will do anything.
Well, no, I bet it has a flashlight.
Oh, and then it froze up.
It's a question of focus. There it is.
There we go. So basically it acts as a prism as well as being faceted to bounce. And I doubt there's any way we can get it to show the actual, no, that's no good, design that you get. But
oh yeah, it's like a disco ball. It's like a little tiny disco ball. Anyway, Jim faceted this out of a cube, and it is absolutely gorgeous, hanging in a window or all around your neck, either one. This is a lavender chalcedony pendant from Lynn Dahman. Lavender chalcedony is an absolutely gorgeous stone, and this one is translucent. And these little beads here are the same beads that are used on the earrings, so it is a set. Melissa Adams is a really wonderful fixture in the rockhounding community, and this lady, Margaret Caro, I got it in the mail yesterday, actually. She wire wrapped a pendant that Melissa did. It looks like the pendant is, I don't know, some kind of agate. But she did the wire wrapping on the pendant, so it's a double donation, I guess. One is from Melissa Ma. You'll see M-U-H. She calls herself Ma, and that's her YouTube channel as well. And then from Margaret Caro, who did the wire wrapping. So
I think it definitely helps you like narrow down or like decide if you want like a geology or science-based job, just because it shows you like so many like strong women who have taken that path and just like how it helps them, and like you get to learn more about it yourself. So it's just super helpful, like finding more, like, I don't know, securing like a solid.
this is from Allison at Prairie Girl Rocks. Allison is another person that I met in person at the Spencer Opal Mines. I actually have been in contact with her for several years because she was in on one of the first of these that we did. This is it's going to be hard to see because it's in a package and it's sealed, but this is a meteorite with an opal heart from the Spencer Opal Mines in the middle. So this is a meteorite with an inset opal heart. Isn't that just beautiful?
Yeah, it's like hands-on. You get to do the experience yourself. You get to learn about volcanoes next to a volcano. Yeah.
All right, this is from Jennifer Nold. It's got a little pretty little wooden box, and these are tiny little rocks in tiny little tubes. Like it's a really interesting way to use tiny little specimens and use them as jewelry. There's graphite, garnets, and quartz points, and it's a whole box of these individual little glass tubes and balls, and this one is filled with little bits of graphite, and these ones are filled with tiny little bits of garnets, and then this one of them is filled with quartz points. This next one is a calcite heart, and this is from Lava Bison, who is Allison's significant other. I have to tell you a funny story about Lava Bison. When I was looking at the chat and I was trying to see who this was from, I was like, Lava Bison, and then I realized that it was Lava Bison, and then I didn't know who Lava Bison was or what Lava Bison was, so I thought it was like some kind of rock formation, and I was so confused, but I got it figured out because they helped me. But look at this. Can you see this fluorescing? Calcite glows this really gorgeous color in fluorescent light.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of people who are here. It's not just people who work on the field, it's people who work in front of computers and rangers who are here too. And so you get like a vast things that you can do with the volcanoes or just about them.
Yeah, like we get to learn, like, there's not just like 3 or 4 jobs that involve volcanoes. There's like a bunch, and we get to kind of see how some of them work.
This is a wire-wrapped agate from Ryan Weishalla. This is a beautiful little unknown agate, and it's wire-wrapped, and it is in a really cool little pouch, so it would be a great little gift. And it even says that, it was for Heart for Rocks, so you have a double gift, because first you donated to a charity and then you gave it to them, so that's like extra. Okay, we'll get a little bit closer look at this thing. Oh, that is lovely. It's got like little speckles all over the agate, and then it's just a beautiful little wire wrapping piece. We'll start out with the halves. There are 2 halves and then 1 whole thunder egg. And these are from Fred from Just One More Rock. So this is the half. So this is a beautiful polished half thunder egg. There it is all together. It's got some really nice water lines. And this is a lot of Wisconsin rocks and a heart. So we've got that beautiful red tiger eye heart. We've got a nice little piece of what I'm guessing is coral. Yeah, that's got to be coral. It's like a Petoskey stone that got shrunk. It's pretty cool. And this is from Earth to Elegance. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, check that out as well. I have linked all the videos, all the making videos, onto the description on this, live stream event, so that you can look at it and follow the things. If you have not seen some of these channels, a lot of them are new and channels that I had not yet seen myself until I met their makers. I met my maker at the Spencer Opal Mine event, and there's a lot of really great channels out there, and we got to show them some support and welcome them into the rock community. And so I hope you guys show them as much love as you have me. Blue lace agate. I don't know if it's from Brazil though. I feel like maybe it's from. Yeah, you guys are doing awesome. And all right, I'm gonna say $50 going once, $50 going twice, and sold to Matt Jensen. And we are going to go ahead and do Granny's fabric ad. In order to support the cause, she actually donated a quilt that she's made. She took rocks that her husband had polished, and she chose fabrics based on those rocks. And it was so cool to see the process of picking the fabrics, because they all matched some stones that her husband had polished, and it had that kind of collaborative impact as well.
My favorite thing is just how, like, even though so much destruction happened back in 1980,
it's still so beautiful.
It's grown back, and it's just it looks amazing. like all this forestation and all the animals.
Yeah, she really showed us that like destruction doesn't mean it's not beautiful. She persevered.
All right. So this is Theo's feather, and it's, if you wanted to see it like better, it is really a gorgeous piece. The banded iron looks like folded metal. Like if you've ever seen, what do they call that? Damascus steel. That's what it looks like. Yeah, so this is from Theo Kellison of Sticks and Stones Lapidary and Sticks and Stones and Theo Kellison. And that finishes our auction for the year. Oh my gosh, you guys, what an amazing experience this has been.
Volcano!
I'm just absolutely gobsmacked. I am so touched by the rockhounding community and how generous and supportive they are. And so I want to thank everybody who's donated, everybody who watched, everybody who bid, everybody who laughed instead of turning it off. Just thank you all very, very much. If you missed the auction and would still like to donate to our GeoGirls fundraiser, I've put a donation button right at the bottom of this video. So go ahead and click the button and donate now to GeoGirls, a girls' geology camp at the Mount St. Helens Institute. A huge shout out and thank you to everybody who participated in this event. I'm looking forward to an even bigger and better one next year. Thanks so much to our donors and to our buyers and to everybody who just came and watched. It was a really good time, and I look forward to seeing you again next year. This is Kate. Keep on doing.